Hello. Hold on. Let me figure this out. It's been a while since I've done Twitter Space. There you go.
There we go. I'm in.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect. Okay. I guess we'll just wait a minute for people to roll in a little bit.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
will go ahead and tweet it out here. I love the Twitter spaces that play some kind of a music in the beginning while they're waiting. We got
Oh,
to get some
how do you do that?
uh I'm not sure if they just like plug it right into their just put the microphone up to a speaker and play
Oh,
some kind of
just
music or
okay.
something. Yeah, I don't know if that's a violation of like copyright stuff or something like that, but
I think if it's just playing in the background, it should be good because it's not like we're selling the music or anything.
right, right. And Twitter Spaces aren't monetized or anything yet. That
Yeah.
is.
I don't even know what kind of music to play. I'm so not into pop culture anymore. It's kind of embarrassing.
Well, the nights are
I like to
great
play,
because like the theme is medieval round table stuff. You can
right?
play.
I'm not I'm not that old, okay?
Oh, that's
I know I'm old now, but I'm not that old.
great. Pull up the Lord of the Rings
um,
soundtrack.
Lord of the Rings. I could tell Alexa to play us something. I'm into have you watched Hamilton?
Oh my gosh, I love Hamilton.
Oh, you do? Oh my okay, good.
Yeah, all my
I'm
road trips I play
obsessed.
it.
Yeah, I'm obsessed. I've listened to that soundtrack a million times. I either listen to that or K-pop. My daughter's really into K-pop. So. I know.
Oh, that's hilarious. Have you seen Hamilton live?
I have.
Oh, you're so lucky. I have not.
Yeah, I did. It was awesome. I want to see it again. We got nosebleed tickets,
Hmm.
and when we bought it, we went with our friends, and one family sat in front, and I sat in back
Hmm.
with my daughter, and my husband had to get a ticket like way on the other side. And so when we went to watch the play, we noticed there was this whole row of seats that were empty that were in
Hmm.
the front. And my friend went up to the people and they're like, this whole row has been empty this entire time. Can
Hmm.
we take those seats? Because we're all separated. And they said, okay. They moved us and we got basically, front row seats. It was amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. I could play
That's
Hamilton in the background.
yeah. Might be a little off theme, but I'm down.
Right? See, this is
uh,
how I'm so not connected to pop culture. I want to play Hamilton, either that or
yeah.
K-pop.
Oh, that's so good. I'm excited. Come. Oh gosh, that's coming up pretty soon now. In a couple of weeks, I'm gonna go see the Book of Mormon live.
Oh, are you?
Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
that's
You
gonna
gotta
be
let me know
fun.
how it is.
Oh, I will.
Yeah. So we got some exciting things that we're gonna talk about the Night's Guild. I'm super excited about.
I am so stoked. Um, is this being recorded? This space?
It is. It is being recorded.
Beautiful. Okay, so if there are any listeners or anything that are coming in after the space, you want to like tell me about the Knights Guild? I'm the new guy in
Yeah.
the space. Tell me about your experience.
Yeah, definitely. So this journey started about the beginning of this year. And Scott's on here also. He's one of the founder leaders of the Knights Guild. But we were trying to work the Discord to make OG. And obviously, when you frequent the Discord often, you make friends. And so during that time, Recon had asked myself and Scott and a couple of people to start a guild. And I thought, why not? I really love this project, and we all believed in it. And And we formed it, and in the beginning it was just this very small group of people, and we just started inviting others into the guild, and it started getting bigger and bigger, and more people joined in the leadership team. Benjamin from Benjamin's Club is on the leadership team, as well as Moody. He is in operations, and he was an add-on as well. And then eventually, when Cornucopias was having their NFT mints, we had to acquire assets for our guild. So we launched our own NFTs, and they were highly successful. Sold out within minutes. Our shield was our first one, and the
Uh-oh.
shield is tied to land. And because it's
Twitter
our
Spaces. I think you're getting rod.
oh no, are you? Can you not hear me? Hello?
I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what did you miss? Where did I start cutting off?
I left off at the NFTs were doing really well, the ones that you guys launched.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, so the first NFT sale that we had was the Shield NFT, and that's tied to Cornucopias Land. And because it was our very first NFT sale, um we put a lot of value into that NFT, and we call it we our members that hold this NFT are called our first knights. And because they were basically the first knights to support us, and support the guild. And you get this special role in our Discord if you hold this shield, this NFT. And the max mint is 555 NFTs. So our other NFTs that we have minted, the quantity is larger. And the reason we're doing this is because all our NFTs eventually they're all going to be parts of a night, and as you collect them, eventually you're going to be able to burn them to mint a complete night. And this complete night is going to have different rarities, and it's going to be going to have a mythic, a legendary, rare, so forth. And in order to have the mythic night, you need to include most or all of the NFTs, and the shield definitely. And so because the shield is only limited to 555, that's going to help create that mythic ultra rare knight. Um, and then we had our sword NFT mint after that. The sword is tied to our domes, and if you hold either the shield or the sword, whatever it's tied to, you get that revenue that it's generating. So the whatever revenue is generated from the land, shield holders will get whatever revenue is generated from our domes, the guild owned domes. Then you get revenue from that. And then our newest mint was the helmet NFT. So that mint is still open. If you have not minted a helmet, you could definitely mint one now. And that one is tied to guild owned KoC, which is really important for the guild to own KoC for several reasons. One of them is governance. So, it will be used as a governance token for the game. Um, and our goal is to hold 2 million KoC tokens. And, that's a lot. And that will give a lot of sway in voting. So the guild can vote together, and have that large say in whatever governance, that comes up in the game. And the team has also mentioned that you can purchase NFTs with KoC eventually down the line. So we can use that KoC to purchase more assets. And as the value of KoC increases, then the number of KoC you need to purchase the NFT will fall, because it has to somewhat tie in with the dollar. So eventually, as the value of KoC grows, when we hold it, because we know we're in a bear market now, and eventually things will turn around, and especially when the game is launched, the value of KoC is going to rise. So eventually, we're going to need just a small amount of KoC, hopefully, to buy whatever NFTs that we need for the guild. So there's so much value in it, especially buying it now. in this bear market when it's only a penny, such a great opportunity. I mean, they say, millionaires are built in bear markets, right?
True story. Yeah, no, I'm super stoked about the bear market, all the
Yeah,
opportunities that are being popping up all over the place. People are still building, people are still going strong. And
right.
back on those NFTs, I had actually collected the whole collection before I knew about the whole night thing.
Sweet.
But the first Knights, the Shield,
Hmm.
that NFT, I was able to snag one of those pretty recently for like 310 ADA, and as of this morning, we're looking at a floor of 480 ADA. What did those originally mint for?
It minted. So, okay, the very first mint we did two rounds. So we had tiers. The first tier, was roundtable, basically our leadership team, our knight commanders and such. And they minted it for 250 ADA. And then we had this referral program where if you refer, you had this referral link, um, and you can, use that to get 50 ADA back. And so your NFT would essentially be 200 ADA. So there's like a, mixed, it's between 250 to 200 ADA. Um, so we did that, just for the Shield NFT mints. For the other mints, they were just a flat price.
That's legit. Yeah, no, I've been looking at the Shield NFTs, and they're super scarce. There's only like seven on the market right now.
That
The
is
floor,
crazy.
yeah, the floor's sitting at a pretty solid, 2x over the minted price, basically.
That's
And
awesome.
yeah, I want to get another one. I'm considering it.
Yeah, I mean, it's that just speaks to the large loyal following that we have. And if you think about it, that's kind of crazy because the game's not even out yet. That's how much these, members really believe in this game and, as well as the leadership team. So that speaks volume of this game that's being built.
Absolutely. And another thing that I wanted to ask, since you mentioned the leadership team, it seems like the Knights Guild has accumulated a impressive roster of talent, and it looks to me that like that has been the intention from the beginning, scouting out people with talent. Could you tell me
Yes.
about the philosophy behind that and like why you're specifically looking people with like good business skills, for example?
From the beginning, we've always been about quality and not quantity. From the very beginning. I mean, numbers is always great. It's a vanity number. You can tweet it out, shout it out. Oh, we have 1,000 members, but in our Discord. But then if it's crickets in your Discord, what does that really mean? Nothing. So if you recruit quality over quantity, then there's substance. Um, so we don't mind building slowly. Um, because we are looking for that quality in everything that we do, not just in the leadership team but in what we put out. um, we really want to concentrate on that.
Very cool. And I see a lot of that coming up too. I mean, I'm in there and seeing you guys planning a whole bunch of things, talking about different things. And we have some community building events coming up, right? You want to tell me about some of those?
Oh yeah, we have two things coming up. I'm not sure if what I'm going to say is if both things is what you're referring to, but the first one is our pumpkin carving contest, and that's just a fun community event that we're having because, Halloween is coming up. I'm not sure. I doubt all the countries follow this holiday, but in America we have Halloween on October 31st, and for Halloween we carve pumpkins. And in this bear market, when no NFTs are launching, when Cornucopias is not having a mint, things kind of get quiet. So it's fun to do little community events, yet people involved still, and having fun together. So we're gonna have a contest where you carve out your pumpkin, you post it in our Discord, and the winner will receive their pumpkin. We're gonna turn it into an NFT. So it's just a fun little thing that we're gonna do. Um, I already have some ideas that I want to do, and I realized my ideas is kind of cheating. So I just want to put that out there right now. But you guys will know what I'm talking about when I say cheating. So it's not gonna be, you know, an actual submission. It's just something fun I want to do. But the second event that I'm really excited about, I don't know if it's an event, but it's, something we're doing as a guild is that the Cardano Catalyst committee that you're actually putting together. Do you want to
Yes.
speak to that?
Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this because I have become a big enthusiast about Cardano Catalyst, and like as it's developing, there's a lot of rough edges around there, but I've been pushing a ton of communities to try and engage with what they have going on here, and it's like it's a really low barrier to entry. People don't realize like what kind of opportunity is actually there, and I've been trying to tell people on my YouTube channel, create some content about it. And as I've joined the Knights Guild, we're in there. We're not just a part of the Knights Guild community, we're not just a part of the cornucopias community, but we're a part of the greater Cardano community. And
Hmm.
I want to get us plugged into that. So, in that effort, the Knights have very kindly facilitated a way for me to engage with people, talk to people, and teach people what I know about what's going on in there. Um, I have I've spent, gosh, how many hours has it been? I told you that I took weeks off of work to just like participate in Catalyst when they have things going on,
Hmm.
and in my like 6 month career participating in Cardano Catalyst, I have earned approximately 30,000 ADA.
That is
And
crazy. That's awesome.
yeah, I'm I was wildly surprised, and I think that's kind of consistent with what we can continue to expect to see. My only other like reference for what other people are learning or earning from it, I watched a video from Jay Crypto back in the day when he
Hmm.
first participated in Catalyst. He had submitted reviews for something like 6 or 7 um, Catalyst proposals, and off of that he earned 1,200 ADA, and that was back when ADA was like $1.50, something like that.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
so he made a good amount just by doing what he already does. He
Hmm.
researches what's going on in Cardano. Uh, he looked into what was happening there, and just to give an overview of what it is that we're doing in this the Knights Catalyst Committee. Um, the first step of entry for getting into Cardano Catalyst is you enter as a proposal assessor. And
Hmm.
those are the people that go in and they write reviews on these various Cardano Catalyst proposals. And they try to guide voters to whether or not to help formulate whether or not they believe that this is a good proposal that should get approved, or if it's a bad proposal that people should vote against. And there's different categories. There's 3 different categories that you can rate each proposal by. And in each category, you give an explanation, you try to provide some personal experience, and you rank it 1 through 5, and then you're done. You send it off. Um, and then after that, there's a process of like reviewing those reviews. And, if you wrote a good review, then you can get an ADA reward out of that. So it's a important, I think, part of the democratic process of Cardano Catalyst. It's an incredible opportunity for people to earn ADA off of it, and it's actually a relatively substantial amount. I know that this next fund they are kind of changing the reward structure a little bit, so
Hmm.
we'll see what that looks like. But yeah, I'm excited to get the Knights involved. I'm excited to help facilitate this opportunity for people to build up their ADA holdings, and I perform slightly above average in there. I kind of know how the system works now, and I'm going to be in there in the Knights Discord answering questions that people might have, coaching people through what the best possible way is to approach picking what reviews or which proposals to review, or what
I love
kind of
that.
things you can write about. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's so exciting. I'm so excited about this. The the opportunity that you can give people actually to earn ADA. I mean, I know, there are people that struggle, financially, and this could actually be life changing for them to make this extra income on the side.
legitimately it is, and depending on what the reward structure change looks like, I still think it's going to be substantial. In
Hmm.
previous funds, if you break down the amount of hours that I spent doing it versus the amount that I've earned off of it, it comes out to $100 an hour.
That
And
is crazy. That's
yeah,
amazing.
that
Love that.
pays more than my full-time salary job. And so yeah, that's why I took work off to spend as much time as possible doing that.
So I'm curious how the format is going to be. Is it going to be a weekly class, like a set day and time that you come to the Discord, and maybe an hour set aside where you can go review. How did you envision this? How you were gonna form the committee?
Yeah, so I imagine a few different ways, a few different routes to sort of accommodate, different people's time frames and lifestyles and things like that.
Hmm.
I am going to be with the intention of sort of like providing that basic understanding of the process. I'll probably be creating a few videos on my YouTube channel that are about the basics of it, how to sign up, what to expect getting into it, what tools you have available to you, and that content can be used, at people's own leisure to
Oh, that's
be
a good
able
idea.
to, yeah, learn what's going on there. And then as far as like what I want to be doing in the discords, I would love to have like a lecture sessions or just like, group get-togethers where we can tackle different aspects of Catalyst
Hmm.
strategies, or whatever. I'd love to do a good chunk of those within the Discord to get a little bit more specific on the
Yeah,
process with Catalyst.
I would love
I'd
that.
also, yeah, I'd love it also if, like, in the Discord, people are interested in doing one-on-one sessions or small group sessions, where we can just like get together on a Discord call and
Hmm.
I can answer whatever questions that people have, because this whole process is kind of complicated. Like I said, it's rough around
Hmm.
the edges, and IOG is very aware of the fact that the infrastructure is very rough. It's very imperfect. They're
Okay.
trying to do something about it. Um, but yeah, if you are prepared and you like know what to expect and you know what it's like going into it, it'll set you up much better to be able to maximize those earnings.
Right. Yeah. It would be great before the next cycle starts to get a whole overview of how it works. Maybe even, you can walk through the website, step by step, how you would go about it and, submit it. And then when the fund actually starts and the proposals are out, it'd be nice to actually go through the process together, you know? Um, that's how I see us working together on doing it. And also, I was speaking to Corny Bones. He's our knight commander, our writer knight commander, and we were chatting about it. And he had thought at first the committee was going to submit one together, but I had envisioned it as everyone would submit their own, right, with your guidance. But I thought that was an interesting idea of actually doing like a night submission, as like as a group. Do you think that would be possible?
I think that it would be a really good idea as a learning process to do one together, and help people, understand what it looks like and how to submit and everything. I
Hmm.
think that would be great. The Catalyst does have a rule where these have to be done independently, to
Okay.
some degree. I think
Uh-huh.
that like it. I don't think they'll get pissed off if like we're doing one together to to learn about it.
Uh-huh.
But the reason for that is a they want it to be coming from individuals' thoughts.
Mhm.
They want to know how an average person in the Cardano community, what they think about what's being proposed here,
That
because
makes
they
sense.
want to get a feel for collectively, what it is that we think about it.
Mhm.
The second reason that they do that is because of privacy. You create an account on the site that they facilitate Catalyst through, and it's you put in your name and everything, but it really is anonymous in the sense that like there's no requirement for what name you can put down. You can put down Clark Kent or the Flash, and you'll still be able to create that account. So
Okay.
yeah, what they don't want is people coordinating to get their own reviews up to the top of the list. If you get a bunch of
Mhm.
votes in the reviewing process, people will rate your proposals. They don't want that mechanism to be messed with, so that people know that, oh, this was a review that was done by this person. I want to be sure to vote that one as excellent, so that they can get a ton more earnings off of it.
That
Um,
makes sense. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. That definitely makes sense. But yeah, I mean, the first go around as a learning experience, and um, we can do it together, and then the future branch off, and everyone can submit their own.
yeah. Everybody can independently work on things on their own. I will still be there to. I'll probably be taking work off again if I can, to be doing it 24/7
Hmm.
outside of sleep, obviously. But yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be actively doing that, even if I can't get work off. I work from home. I am right next to the Discord, like 8 hours a day. So if
Hmm.
people have questions, I can slip right over, answer some questions. If it's a complicated questions, I can be there to jump on a quick Discord call and see if I can walk people through it. I want to be as much of a resource as I can for people, provide value to the Knights of Cornucopias, and just help people to just really plug into this important democratic community.
Yeah. No, that's very cool. I love that. I'm excited. I'm definitely going to participate for sure. Curious,
Yeah,
what
I
everyone
am.
else thinks here on the call. If you're going to participate, give a heart, give a heart emoji.
I want to say that is the gist of it. We'll be kicking that off pretty soon. I'm gonna, outline some plans on like how we can move forward. We still do have, I think, an okay amount of time before they actually announce what's going on with Fund 10. It
Hmm.
probably won't be announced even until after Cardano Summit 2022.
Hmm.
So we've got time to prepare. And yeah, I'm going to be putting together some stuff to figure out how we can best proceed moving forward.
Okay, cool. I'm excited to see it for sure. Should we open up the floor to questions?
Yeah, if anybody has any questions, go ahead and shoot.
I think we're good. Just raise up your hand. I know sometimes it was hard for me to figure out how to do that when I first got on Twitter Space, but the emoji button has the hand if you want to come up to speak.
I've actually never led a Twitter space before, so I don't know what that looks like what that interface looks like. I've,
Yeah, we I did it with Moody a long time ago. But yeah, there's that hand. It's in the emoji with the emojis.
no, it looks like Scott's coming up.
Oh, hey Scott. Okay, let me figure this out. Do, I think you're already a speaker. You could just
Yeah,
unmute.
look, he's
Yeah.
a speaker on my
Hey
side. He's
guys,
just,
how are we doing?
There you go. Hi, Scott.
what up?
Great to be here. It was both of you done so well. Wonderful speaking. I enjoyed that so far. I've got a question for Juju, if you don't mind.
Sure.
I wonder if you could give any leaks with regards to possibility of upcoming info about the night series and how we might be pushing some info out soon.
Yeah, we have that's been a big topic of discussion with the roundtable with our complete night series, and we want to get the information out because I don't think it is, you know, the wider cornucopias population knows about our whole series. I mean, they know that we have these NFTs, but like, yourself, Josh, you didn't realize that it was a part of a whole series. So we want to get that information out to everyone. Let everyone know what each NFT is, what the utility is, and the fact that you can collect them in a series and mint this complete night. And he's part of our roundtable as well. He's our gaming lead, and he does amazing work with putting out these infographics. It's in a really nice image of a knight, and it tells you on the image what the NFT is for, what the utility is, and it's just a nice way of presenting it. So he's going to put something together that we can market out to our guild and also into the Cornucopias Discord. And our helmet NFT definitely is something we want to let everyone know what the utility is for, because the mint is still open. We are minting 1,110. So 110 helmets is for promotions and marketing, but 1,000 helmets are for sale. They're 115 ADA. And with that, we're purchasing the guild owned copy, which is going to be used for governance and also to purchase vehicles. That's actually something I didn't bring up earlier. Is we're going to purchase bubble jets and javelins with the funds raised from the helmet NFT, because it is guaranteed that vehicle renting is going to happen. The Cornucopias team has said it. It is widely known that vehicle renting is going to be a thing, so we definitely want vehicles um, for the guild, because that's going to be a big revenue generator. So with the funds raised so the goal is to purchase the copy first, and we are close to already purchasing 1 million. So we are at 750,000 right now. With the guild on copy, we still have ADA left to purchase more, but we're trying to time it so we can, because the market obviously fluctuates. So we're trying to time it so we can buy as much copy as possible. And then once we hit our 2 million goal, then we're going to start purchasing vehicles. So we really want to get these NFTs sold out. It's going to be so important for the guild, and the holders. I mean, you're going to benefit from this greatly, because everything that's generated from renting out these vehicles is going to go to the NFT holder. So there's huge value in that. So with the push of getting everyone educated on our complete night series, and if you want to own a mythic knight, you have to have a helmet. And the mythic knight, we're gonna get this information out, but I won't leak everything. But when you do mint your complete knight, it's gonna have even more utility than what you would get from the individual NFTs, if that makes sense. So, if you have your shield and your sword, you'll get land revenue and you'll get dome revenue. Um, and then say you just own those two, that's all you get, right? But if you collect everything, if you collect all our NFTs and then you burn it and get the mythic knight, you will get all those utilities plus more. And that plus more is, that will be we will let everyone know at a later date, but that is being formulated and we'll let everyone know. But So if you want to mint that complete knight, you definitely need that helmet NFT, which the mint is open now.
Wonderful. Thank you, Juju. One other
Uh-huh.
thing I wanted to just jump in with was how each one of those NFTs has its own channel within our Discord, and what we do with the copy or the any of the staking rewards, what have you. We discuss with each of those channels, so everyone has a say, and we have had votes and things. That definitely something we're going to work on, and we do need a better medium for doing votes. But at the moment, we're just doing it in Discord, and it's been working pretty well.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think that's a point I missed also. Yeah, you have voting rights on how, depending on which NFT you hold. So, Shield NFT holders get to vote on how, things are run with the land and, what we do with the, and so forth. And so the helmet NFT holders are the only ones that will be able to vote on how we spend the guild owned copy. So that's another important thing. So we're going to have 2 million copy. That's the goal. That's a lot. So imagine what copy is going to be worth in the future. If you hold the helmet NFT, you get to say what the guild purchases. And, there's going to be so many more NFT sales. There's going to be tools and public transport, pets, clothes. There's going to be so many things. And, you get to decide what we're going to purchase. So this helmet NFT is actually huge. There's so much utility to it with just this NFT. It's not just one thing. It's just there's a lot of aspects to it.
That's interesting. There's a lot that I heard there that I did not know about. I have a follow-up question there.
Mm-hmm.
With the different NFT channels on the Knights Discord, if you own one of each, do you get to vote in each Discord? Like you get 3 votes basically for whatever is being voted on in each of those channels?
Absolutely. Yes. If you own all three, then you get a say in all three channels. Absolutely.
Well, that's dope. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, we want to put it, it's a democratic process as well, with the Knights. Because the Knights is not about the leadership team. The Knights are the members. The guild is the members. So it only makes sense that, the people that are holding the NFTs and supporting the guild the most are the ones that, are going to have a say and a vote on how things are going to progress with the guild.
Juju, if it's okay, I on the topic of leaks, I
Mhm.
was wondering if I could talk about that future Twitter space that we've been talking about. Little detail.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you wanna go ahead and mention that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are we're planning another Twitter space coming up soon. We don't have a set date for it, but I'm excited about it because it's something that I'm pushing for. We want to get some influencers together to come together and talk about guilds and things. I won't say who those influencers are. We're still talking to a lot of them, but you know who they are. You have seen them. They are familiar faces, familiar voices in the general metaverse Cardano cornucopias communities. We're talking to a lot of them. All of them, we're talking about having them join the Knights. We haven't really gotten like confirmed commitments from all of them yet, but it's going to be a panel of influencers that are all Knights Guild members that are passionate about cornucopias and they want to help drive our mission forward. So that's something that you can look out for and look forward to.
Yep. Oh, we will announce it in our Discord. So yeah, definitely stay tuned. That'll be a fun one.
And if anybody else has any more questions, anybody wants to come up, we are still open here. So feel free to jump up if you got anything at all.
Yep, just raise up your hand and I'll put you as a speaker. If you want just a comment, question, anything.
Hey, so that trick of I saw that Rob was posting it in the Cornucopias Discord. The using what's it called? Change now? Is that what it is?
Oh,
The
yeah.
bridge?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that bridging solution. That is something that I was not at all aware of, but Cornucopia seems to be aware of it. I didn't hear of it until I came to the Knights Guild. Is that something that Cornucopias has been pushing? How did you guys become aware of that?
Honestly, I don't know who is the one that brought it up, but I have used Change Now personally and I love it. I've been converting my own personal copy on the Cardano blockchain and converting it to the Binance Smart Chain, and it was such an easy process. I have 3x'd my copy holding through it. So if anyone wants to try, you basically take your copy on the Cardano blockchain, you swap it for ADA on MinSwap, and then you take your ADA and use changenow.io and you swap it for the Copy Binance Smart Chain on the Binance Smart Chain. Um, so you basically skip a step, maybe one or two steps by doing that. But it was just such a smooth and easy process. And you can basically just you can 3x your bag, and the value, it doesn't matter what the value is on the Cardano or the Binance Smart Chain. It's a one-to-one exchange. Once the bridge happens, it's going to be a one-to-one, and the price will eventually even out. But the goal, you know, for me, the goal is long-term hold. So I'm not selling anytime soon. So if your goal is long-term hold, then it just makes sense to just inflate your bag right now.
Yeah, that was my thought too, and that's generally my philosophy of it. I was, and it blew my mind that like I wasn't aware of this. It's just so easy. The process is super simple, super smooth.
Yes.
And I turned 8,000 ADA copy that I had and turned it into 22,000 BNB copy. And
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah.
like, why isn't everybody doing this? This is
Right. Yeah, I definitely everyone should be doing this. If you haven't yet, definitely jump on this before the bridge happens, because this opportunity is only now. Once that bridge happens, then the opportunity is going to go away. So, yeah, definitely don't hesitate. If you have any questions on the process, you can always message me or Josh. My DMs are always open, so I'm always happy to help people out. So if you have any questions on that, I could definitely help you.
all right. Yeah, if nobody has any other questions, we're still open. You can still jump up, but if not, then we can go ahead and close it out. And Juju, if it's okay, I can talk about the video I've got coming up this week.
Absolutely.
Very cool. Okay, so I'm not sure what the awareness is in the general cornucopias community that I have joined the Knights, but I intend on making that very apparent in the videos that I'm going to be putting out. This week, I've got a video coming out that's going to be on cornucopias metaverse supply chains. I think that's an important topic for cornucopias enthusiasts to be aware of because it points to the need to join a guild. It shows like why it's going to be a essential necessary part of thriving in this cornucopias ecosystem. So I'm going to be pushing that. I'm going to talk about what that's about, and in that I will openly announce what guild I have joined. I'm going to try and gain some traction, get some other people to join the guild as well. There's some other bits of interesting information there that I'm going to be sharing about my experiences at CNFTCon. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. I think I'll post that one on Tuesday. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and check that out. Look out for that. That will be coming out on Tuesday. Give it a look-see, share it around, and yeah, there's some questions in there that I have that I want some viewer input on. So if you could be so kind, drop a comment in there and help answer my questions of what I have going on.
Very exciting. I'm excited to see it. I could definitely give you my input too.
Awesome. Well, this has been great.
It's been fun.
Yeah, I want to do this more often. I love getting on Twitter Spaces and just having conversations with people that are just as passionate about things that I'm passionate about. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, definitely. We'll definitely have more. We should have regular sessions, and yeah, it was super fun, and it was easy to talk with you on this because I always tell everyone how nervous I get speaking publicly. So you made it easy for me. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I have no idea what you're talking about still every time you say that, but whatever.
All right.
I'd
Well,
just like to
thank
thank
you,
you both.
everyone.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Juju. That's been it was really I really appreciate you guys doing that, and I really enjoyed you guys presenting it too. Thank you.
Of course. All right. See you later, everybody.
All right. Bye, guys.
I'm gonna sit down. All right. Bye bye.